bringing in golden healing light into your heart, filling up all 4 chambers of the heart. Golden healing light. That golden healing light is filling that void. Fill it up from the bottom up and add in compassion, innate harmony, healing presence, and unconditional love. Excellent. And then lowering your hand. I have a new poem that I'm going to share with you that I actually just saw this morning. And it's called Home Has Beckoned You and Me. Now that your heart is feeling full, the time has come to turn the key, for home has beckoned you and me. A gift to quiet restless souls, to balance out our human roles. The heroes once who did it all have help from many hands on call. There's times to pause when clocks are gone. You may be asking why now? A virus breaks our last strong bow. Well, mortal strength can't last that long. No human words could right this wrong. While fire, storms, and endless rain. Just a minute. Foreshadowed Earth's exhausted pain. We march together, voices loud, but could displace pollution's cloud. We needed force beyond belief to call us home for some relief. For when we have no choice but time, souls and nature will align. Our creatures now explore new places, revealing in open spaces. Murky waters start to clear, and dolphins beautifully appear. Music drifts down empty streets where people used to always meet. A balcony becomes a row of seats to mankind's newest show. This won't be easy, heaven knows. A seed does break before it grows. But Earth deserves some me time too. It's not just about me and you. She battled hard for far too long, so please go home and right this wrong. For those who can't, we've got your back, grateful to pick up the slack. So rest your hearts with family and celebrate resiliency. For home has beckoned you and me. It's beckoned you back home. So I will be sharing that with all of you. It's also on my Facebook page, and I think a lot of people will be sharing it. But it's a beautiful poem that it's beckoned us to come home. So now I'd like you to hold, a ball of light between your hands. So just taking a deep breath in. Let's hold that energy, that ball of light between your hands, and just call on all the energy of the earth to energize you, to clear your energy, and to bring good health and balance, to enliven the cells of your body. So this energy ball of light, you pull it from the universe, from the plants, the trees, everywhere and anywhere, the sun, the water, to just fill up you and fill up the universe. Because we've been called back home to center on ourselves and pulling in that energy, feeling that energy between us. And when it feels full and your heart feels like it's bursting with this love of the universe and bringing this energy into your heart, send a trickle of it back out to the universe to say thank you. Thank you for the universe. Thank you for the energy that you can gather between your hands and that you can send it out to the universe. So as we've learned with Janet Menken is that, inside our heart is love, that you are love, And from a place of love, we use our hands. And as Janet Menken has trained us in Healing Touch, is just to do the work and do something that outlives you. So doing this work helps us to outlive ourselves. And so the direction we're taking is to fill our soul every day, to balance ourselves, and to focus on, following our direction, our compass, to share this loving energy with other people. And as you've all opened your heart to healing, we're just continuing to regenerate this. And I think I have one more slide, and then I'm going to show you this new technique to fuel your soul. So remember to, as we do this, what brings you joy, and to just remember to laugh and to find the humor in life, and to balance life with that, the gentleness and the spirituality that we do, but also the joy and the laughter of what things to laugh about. Because I've certainly laughed about the amount of the toilet paper that's gone, but on the next aisle, all the vitamin supplements are still there. Like the jokes about toilet paper, oh my gosh, has that not lightened the load for all of us? I went to get baking soda the other day, and I couldn't get baking soda. I went to 3 different places. The dollar store finally had it. I'm like, what, is everybody baking this week? It's March break here in Canada. And so he said, no, they're using it to clean. I go, oh, never thought about that. I use it to put in my tub. I just wanted it for my tub, because a cup of baking soda and cleans the aura and lessens the load. And then a cup of Epsom salts with some good essential oils is, doing me good every night to just recharge my body. So anyways, this too shall pass about toilet paper being gone. Alrighty, I'm going to just do this. Here we are. We're back, and I'm going to unmute you all. There we go. Alrighty. You're all, did I do it? I did. I think I did. Okay, you're all there. Okay, good. Alrighty, you ready? How was that? Did you like those poems?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay, good. So I'll send that to you, and I'll send you the whole PowerPoint presentation, so you'll have those hands. So this technique, why can't I see my, oh, there I am. I can't see. I'm using my iPad because I have a very old computer, so it doesn't have a camera on it. So I think Mother's Day is coming up, and I think that'll be on my list, that I want a new laptop that has a camera on it. So anyways, but I did, for my birthday this year, get a heating pad from my daughters for my massage table. My clients love it. Well, they did up until, I don't have clients coming at home right now, but they did love it up until last week. And so it's a massage therapy heating pad that it's your whole table. So it's just so lovely, just that warmth when somebody's on the table. Anyways, going back to, this is called Fuel Your Soul. There's 5 steps to it. We're going to do heart and sacral. We're going to do holding the energy with your hands. We're going to do the collarbone. We're going to do solar plexus. And we're going to do, this is being thankful. Can you see this? It's like fingers going. I got to make sure I'm in. Let me get, I don't know if it's better if I stand up. Nope, I got to come back here. Here I am. Yes, this is going to be better. Sorry. Alrighty, so you're going to start with holding your heart and your sacral. And in the last couple of weeks, my clients kept asking, what do I think about? And I go, you don't have to think, just feel the energy. But if you want to think of the color. So red and orange, the beautiful sunsets. And red, I think food, strawberries, or red roses, or your favorite flower. And just connect the energy between your heart and your sacral area. In the sacral area is the small intestines, and 40% of your immune system is in your small intestines, and that's called Peyer's patch. So really connect to that Peyer's patch, sending it love and compassion. In my very first Healing Touch Level 1 class, I had IBS. I got nervous a lot. I'd run to the bathroom like 6 times before I present. And that hand still, just holding hand still over the Peyer's patch was amazing at how it calmed down my digestive system. So holding the sacral and the heart, feel the energy from the Peyer's patch and the sacral connect to the heart and vice versa. Feel the energy flow up and down, just connecting your energy. And this new technique is coming from a beautiful individual who makes angel pendulums in Quebec City, who's just been challenged with her health, and she just asked for, you know, a new technique that could balance her whole immune system and help her to have strength at this time of a challenge on the planet, but a challenge for her personally with her health. Then you're going to place your hands in that ball of energy that we were practicing earlier, that energy ball of light. Just feel the energy between your hands, that pulse, that heat, that tingling, that magnetic feeling, just feeling the energy between your hands. Feel the energy move and feel it grow. And feel the collective energy of everyone on the call, energy moving together. And just draw on the energy of the planet, the trees, the water, the rocks, the earth, to fill that ball of golden healing light, and feel that energy of you being an instrument of healing for yourself and for other people. And then take that energy and place it on your chest, on your heart, touching your collarbone and your chest, and just charging your heart again. Opening up all the energy pathways, the meridian lines. Your heart, the largest magnetic organ of the body, it's 60 times more powerful than the brain. When we speak from our heart, it flows easily and effortlessly through our body. And then taking your hands and linking them like this and placing them over your solar plexus. So your fingers are linked together and place it over your solar plexus. So let's connect to the solar plexus, to self-compassion for yourself. Really breathe into your abdomen and your kidney and fill up that solar plexus with loving, healing energy. Imagine it's a water fountain of energy flowing up and down, up and down. Just connecting to that place within, of self-compassion for yourself and then self-compassion for other people. And then placing your hands out and just rubbing your fingers together and saying, thank you to the universe. I'm grateful in advance for good health, good energy, sleeping well at night, that we all come together to support each other, that there's more compassion in the world, that the world heals through this, that I'm grateful in advance that we're moving to a better place through this challenging time, to create a better world, to have more compassion and harmony, and to help each other, to be more present in the moment. So those are the 5 steps. So I thought so I'll go through them again, because when you practice it, the mind remembers, right? Somebody just tells you, you forget. If they show you, you'll remember a little bit more, but more so if you practicing helps us to remember more. So the heart and the sacral, starting that again, holding the heart and the sacral. holding that ball of energy between your hands. Coming back to the collarbones and the chest. Coming to the solar plexus. And then thank you. And one more thing I could add to this, because I'm seeing Holly and Colleen, and we did this with Chakra Spread, is to add an affirmation to it. So, you know, I'm lovable and capable. I'm balancing my immune system. So just, you know, adding, I'm opening my heart to the possibility of what, you know, is coming into our world and our being right now. I'm holding the space, sacred space for people. I'm holding the sacred space for myself and for my family, of allowing energy to flow. I'm more in awareness of how the energy flows between my hands and around people. You know, I'm recharging my heart and speaking from my heart and speaking my truth and listening to my heart. I'm going within to listen more. What does my heart say? What does my heart need today? Is it more sleep? Is it to be outside in fresh air? Is it to bake some cookies? And the solar plexus is, how can I show more self-compassion and kindness to myself as a healer? How can I demonstrate that more to other people? I'm lovable and capable. Each and every day, I'm getting better and better at honoring myself, filling my soul with good thoughts, emotions, lots of hugs. And just, I'm thankful and grateful for everyone in my Healing Touch community, my family, and all the people that are sharing positive thoughts and positive ways to be grateful and thankful for what we do have. All righty, thank you. How do you like that one? Let me have a seat. Let me pull my seat back here. Any questions about that one?
Very nice.
Okay. Cindy, could you write, do you have that written down somewhere too?
Yes, I have that written down, so I'll send that with the handouts, right? Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. That was lovely.
You enjoyed that? Excellent.
I did.
Yeah.
Felt lovely.
Yeah. Does it feel like more balancing, and it just filling up the soul, and it just like the whole pattern, and just, you know, easy to share with people. People can, hi, Sheila.
Hi,
Nora.
still kind of looking morning rough here.
Yeah. There's many of us like that. Well, isn't it, you know, we are called to go home, to go within. And so, you know, if you're sleeping in later, that's good. Maybe the body needed to sleep more. It's all good. There's no, you're all getting an A, you know? A couple other things I wanted to share with you for boosting your soul is also, these are things I've learned from Access Consciousness, is that if something, does it feel light or heavy? So you're being presented with information, or being presented with opportunities. If it feels light, you know, move forward. If it feels heavy, you know, it's probably not your energy. And I think there's a lot of heavy energy that we're picking up as healers, that the people I've been working with in the last week, is that when we really looked at where the heaviness was in their body, it wasn't even their stuff. Like when we asked them to ask yourself, is this mine? You're going to get the answer no, and just to release it to the ground, like compost it to the ground or send it to the universe. So in Access Consciousness, they talk about send it to the universe, to the stars, the galaxies beyond, so it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And just, it's inviting yourself to say, does this feel light or does this feel heavy? And personally for me in the last week, there's been a lot of heavy energy and headaches. And just like, I've gone, okay, whose is this? What am I picking up? And how do I, you know, release this? My mom's in lockdown in a retirement home. So it's, you know, having a talk with her every day. And of course, they're very frustrated with not being able to, you know, get outside. But I've been taking her gifts and I take her gifts and she's just so excited. So I took her Depends the other day and she was like, oh, thank you. I got a gift. You know, it didn't matter that was Depends, right? She was just happy to get a gift, right? Just a small thing to do. So I took her grapes and a butter tart yesterday. I thought, you know, she needed something a little bit different than Depends, but they've got a great system set up there. The other thing with heavy energy is, and again, this is from Access, is if you gather the energy in your hands and then go 1, 2, I'm going to have to move back again. 1, 2, 3, change. 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 1, 2, 3, change until it feels like it shifts. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, peace and harmony. 1, 2, 3, 4, peace. 1, 2, 4, peace and harmony. 1, 2, 3, 4, peace and harmony. So with that technique, the idea is you feel, you know, it's like get it off my body. And so, you know, if you're more physical oriented and you've done exercise a lot, it's like, get this off my body, right? And just toss it to the ground or toss it to the ceiling, whatever. Just don't toss it to your spouse or your family members, even though you might want to if you're feeling more confined. My daughter has a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. She goes, this is a lot of me individual time with my kids. Thank God I can get them outside for some fresh air. And so 1, 2, 3 change is meant to release the energy off your body. Where I found it worked really well, if anybody comes to you with anxiety or depression, this has worked like immediately in the first session. And then I can go more into healing touch work after I do that. It's like something like they just need to get it off their body and to feel it and to release it. So give that a try with clients that you're working with online, because their anxiety level is going to increase. Has anybody noticed that anxiety is increasing around you or different people or even yourself? Yeah. So this 1, 2, 3 change is a great tool. It's simple, it's easy. I've had fabulous results with probably over 10 people that I've worked with that had anxiety. And then you want to fill it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, peace and love, peace and harmony. The number of times to do 1, 2, 3 change is until you feel a shift in your body. So again, you want to teach your client 1, 2, 3 change, keep doing it until you feel a shift. So what you'll notice with them, they'll either take a deep breath or their facial expression will change. It'll soften around their eyes, or their jaw will relax, or their shoulder, they're like this, the shoulders will come down. So just paying attention to that.
Hey, baby.
The other one I really like is interesting point of view. So saying to people, that's an interesting point of view. If you don't really agree with them, that's an interesting point of view. How did you find that information, or how did you come about that? Or even for yourself, that's an interesting point of view. I have that point of view. Interesting point of view. I need lots of toilet paper. Interesting point of view that thousands of people, you know, they got into this mode of, it's the only thing they can control. It's like, okay, I'm going to store toilet paper on it. And it's worldwide. I thought it was just like in the US and Canada, but it's worldwide, people going for toilet paper. It's just a phenomenon. So interesting point of view, because people will have different points of view, especially on healing and what can be helpful for them. So, you know, more and more people are interested in the work we do, less and less are resistant to it. And, you know, work with the people that want to hear what you have to share and want to heal and want to be open. There's lots of people that are open and willing. So spend your time there, because you want to spend your energy wisely there. And the other thing is, and you've seen this in my emails, and that is what else is possible that you never imagined. So I've been using that probably for 3 years in my signature on my emails. But what else is possible that we've never even imagined that could happen from this event that's happening in our society today? So as you think about that, you know, how would you answer that question? And I'll let's start with Holly. Holly, would you be willing to answer that question? What else is possible that we haven't even imagined?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, greater openness to our energy work, because the vaccine or the hospitalization alone is not the answer.
Yeah.
Boosting our own immunity through diet, exercise, state of mind,
Yeah.
that's what's
Yes.
going to make the difference. The other things are important,
Mhm.
absolutely necessary,
Mhm.
but to change one's own self instead of looking for the answer out there. I think that's what the earth is trying to teach us.
Excellent. Thank you. Who else would like to add? Lynn? Oh no, you're on.
Hi. For me, it would be reconnecting with people. I mean, right now we're doing it electronically, but reconnecting as a family, seeing what's important. And do we need all of this external things? We have our own internal resources and we can help each other and grow. So it's a really good time to relearn who we are, who our kids are, our spouses, and just grow.
Excellent. My husband showed me this cute quote on Facebook on, I think men go for all the jokes and that, and his was, you know, I've met this woman sitting beside me on the couch. She seems nice. It's my wife.
I think that speaks exactly to what I'm talking about. It's taking the time to sit down and to listen and not be distracted by work, school, other activities, all the friends. It's that reconnection.
Definitely. Colleen, you're just back from Sri Lanka. You want to speak a little bit about, you know, what else is possible that you never imagined? You were in Sri Lanka for 5 weeks. You've had 2 weeks of being quarantined.
Yeah, it's well, as I was saying, it's what can happen. There's good things and bad things, and it was great in Sri Lanka, and we just saw incredible things, and there were no Chinese tourists, so there was no scare. It wasn't an issue. And then when we came back, it still sort of wasn't an issue. I went out for a few days, and then boom, everybody felt it. Well, then I've had to spend the rest of the time, like, did I infect someone? Did I do this? You know, I went to the gym 4 times. I had for seniors. So a lot of the anxiety and things as to, did I do something to hurt other people? And then where I live in a resort town, and the second homeowners are coming, and we have 1 ventilator in a very small hospital. So there's been all that anxiety with, well, why are you here? Stay back in Alberta. Don't come here. And yet, you know, that's fear. So all of this has been really weighing on me. And what I'm taking out of it all is just what, you know, we need to go inside. The answers are here. We need to eliminate the fear. I personally need to get my head around all of that now so that I can, and this has been very, very helpful. And this morning's meditation was helpful as well, just because we are the people that need to go out and spread and help, you know, with our skills, with our energy work and that, to help people. So some of us have to struggle through it first before we can then share it.
Yeah.
So thank you. This has been wonderful.
Well, thank you for being on the call. So, anybody else that'd like to share what they feel, what else is possible that we've never even imagined?
What I'm feeling is that the vibration is raising overall, that everyone's taking pause. Or I guess not everyone, but a lot of us are taking pause, and like the Celestine prophecies, you know, where people are starting to turn in, starting to evaluate what they have in their life. And as a collective, I think this can be something that is positive, more awareness about ourselves and the environment.
I'd like to just add to what you're saying, Caroline. I've certainly seen a lot of collaboration with people and using really creative ways to find ways to work together and to find some solutions. I'm hoping that people will move away from the big fear factor and you know, have a little bit more trust and believing that our system and those people that are making decisions up there are making the right decisions for the world. And and what's moving. I mean, we're already seeing some changes in China, and we will see some changes here as well.
In mine.
Excellent, thank you. So it definitely is a healing journey for all of us. And the poem, you know, I've shared before, and I'll just do the first verse is, this is a healing journey. This is a sacred path, a path that leads us inwards to dance the sacred dance. Whoops, somebody's got music going there. So I really appreciate everybody being on the call today. Can I have 3 or 4 people just share what's one takeaway for today that's supporting you to fuel your soul? Do you want, who would like to speak? Do you want to put your hand up and then I can open it? Linda, what about for you? Oh, she's on mute. Okay, she can't speak. Okay, mute. Did I unmute you? There, you're unmuted.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, no, I did mute you. Okay. Yeah, okay, there. Oh, just unmute. There you go.
You're talking
okay,
to
Linda,
me,
sorry
Cindy?
about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like the boosting your soul, the light and heavy, asking yourself, are you light? Is this light or heavy? And to evaluate, you know, if it belongs to you and compost it to the soil. I really like that. So that's my takeaway.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. You're welcome. Paula, what about for you?
For me, I
Sorry. I think for me, it's just a reminder too. I really appreciate all the tools that you've shared with us today. But the big thing for me is to keep reminding myself that I have so many of these self-care tools. And when we're in fear mode and anxiety mode, it's easy to actually forget that we have these tools. And so I think, again, as we become more inward and at ease and recognize that we have these beautiful tools, then we can go out, you know, virtually and support one another. So I think it's just a reminder. Thank you for reminding us that we have tools, that you shared some more tools that we can also use, and to realize that, you know, as we take care of ourselves, then we're in a position to care for one another. So thank you, Cindy, for arranging this. This has been really helpful for me personally.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. Well, it's been a pleasure to do it. And, you know, when we bring up the word fear, it reminds me of the acronym that I created. Faith encourages amazing results. So let's keep the faith, keep encouraging each other, and watch for the amazing results of humankind coming together. I have another call on Wednesday on sound healing if you're interested, and I'm going to do energetic awareness again on, when do we do that, Linda? That was Tuesday night? Yeah, we did. So I'll be sending those out. So I'll probably be doing 2 a week just to keep us connected. because I have over like 30 techniques and 30 tools that I can share. So I just love connecting with each and every one of you and helping each other to feel stronger, more grounded and connected to this, to our planet and to ourselves. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine.
Well, thank you so much.
And if you have any questions, email me and I'll probably get the stuff out by tomorrow for you, okay?
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Cindy.
Bye, Carolyn. Lynn.
Bye.